the Hacienda, Rivet here. Today we're going to make something very festive and tasty from Mexico, Pavo Adobado. And what is that, you say? Well, that's a seasoned turkey. Off camera, I have a nice 10.5-pound turkey, and it's been thawing out all week. And this recipe is usually for the holidays or a special occasion, a celebration. And what's a special occasion, you may ask? Well, I will tell you. Today is the first day of meteorological summer. So we are going to ring in the summer and make a festive turkey. You see, we got the ingredients here. These are anchos, these are guajillas. We're going to roast the poblanos, jalapenos, and the onion. We've also got cranberries. I got a bunch of cranberries thawing out on the side. We've got annatto paste, also called achiote, and different juices and stuff. So let's get going. As the poblano, jalapenos, and onion are roasting in the oven, we're going to bring the anchos and guajillos to a boil. Boil them for a few minutes until they get soft, and then let them cool down. Alright, so while the chilies and all are cooling off, we got our 10-pound turkey here, and I've got my brand new injector, and we are going to inject it with orange juice. Okay. We want to be generous here, because this is going to add delicious, juicy flavor to the meat. And we're going to inject the legs too, and the thighs, with as much as it'll take. Oh yeah. Okay, so I won't bore you with any more. Alright, so now that we got this guy injected with the orange juice, and it took a total of about half of that container, quite a bit of orange juice. Then we stuffed it with fresh cranberries. Now in Spanish, cranberries are called aranas. And I always thought that was funny. I don't know where that name comes from, because if you substitute the N in aranas for the ñ and say arañas, that means spiders. So I have no idea who invented the word for aranas, but that's a nice aside. So we got the liver and the gizzards in there. Now we are going to add 2 cups of cranberry juice, jugo de arana, into the bottom of the pan. Okay, it's got probably about a 1/4-inch coating. Alright, and so we're going to set this guy off to the side, and we're going to start making the adobo. Okay, here we are. I've already put the red and dark brown dried chilies in there. We're going to have to do this in a couple iterations, so I'm going to split the ingredients in half. So here's a roasted jalapeno, here's half a roasted onion, half a one roasted poblano. Now for the seasonings, we'll put half the salt and pepper there. We got all the other spices here. Now I will put all the spices in the notes below. And I took that achiote brick and cut it up, and we're going to throw in half. That's a must-have. Okay, and we also need total a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. So we're just going to put half of that there. And now the garlic. Now we're going to use this, oh sorry, just bumped the thing. We're going to use this entire tube of 4 ounces of garlic. So we're going to add half of it here. The recipe, if you're going to use real garlic, 2 entire bulbs. Alright, so here we have the 2 iterations of the adobo made. You notice this is the consistency we want. Kind of like loose mud. Let's see if we can get a close-up here. It smells really good, by the way, and Mrs. Rivet commented when I was roasting those onions and peppers how good the kitchen smelled. And it smells even better right now that the adobo is made. So let's go ahead and rub that turkey. We want to get this delicious smelling adobo in all the nooks and crannies of this bird, including in the armpits and everywhere else. And I'm going to use my hands and we're going to rub this guy. But and here's a pop-up thermometer which tells you when the turkey's done. One of the biggest lies in America today. So we're going to go by temperature, and we are going to follow the manufacturer's directions that were on the bag for a 10.5 pound turkey. And here we are. This turkey is officially been adobado, which is the verb of adobo. So it's going into the oven, 325 degrees for 2.5 to 3 hours. Join me then. Okay, 1 hour in, we are going to put more adobo on there. It's been 1 hour at 325, roasting up pretty nicely. And we're going to go ahead and cover this, smear it again, and back in the oven it goes. Okay, here it is, 2.5 hours in the oven at 325 Fahrenheit. It is temped at 168 internal, and it smells delightful. It looks very dark and crunchy. That's the signature adobo. So let's go ahead and plate some up and eat it. And here is a plate of delicious Pavo Adobado. Kitchen smells awesome. I've tried the adobo. It's not hot picante, it's just full of flavor. And what we have here are pineapple slices topped with guacamole. So let's try a little bit of this chicken. Oh my, look how tender. Can you see that? Looks delightful. Let's try it. That is delicious. That adobo has some sweetness coming from somewhere, and I don't know where, but it is good. Oh, I forgot to put some cranberries on there. Stand by. Okay, so here we have some cranberries in there, and I love cranberries, especially when you stick them in a chicken or a turkey. There's where the sweetness is coming from. Aranas, and of course cranberry juice that's steamed up all in it. This is very good. It's so tender. The let's see if I can get any orange flavor from the injection. Okay, that piece did. Yeah. Very moist and flavorful. Injecting a turkey is the way to go. If you have never, you should try it. Very, very easy. And I love this adobo sauce. Oh my goodness. That is a mouthful of flavor. Nothing overpowers it. I get a little bit of garlic. I get a little bit of pepper, onion. I can't pinpoint a single one of the spices, but I know they're there. All in all, I can see why this is a holiday turkey. Very tasty. Can I cut a chunk off there? Yeah. Okay, put some guacamole on it. This is the first day of summer. That's what we're celebrating. 10 out of 10. That is very good, people. Thanks for watching. You all take care.